Hey everybody, this is Dax. Glad to be back. Glad to have you back. I took about a week off actually to take care of a bunch of business. Got that taken care of. So the next couple of days are mostly free, which I'm really glad about. Somebody else who evidently has been working is Grace Vanderwaal. She's evidently put out a bunch of stuff in the last week or so, maybe even the last 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about that. That's one good thing about taking a break is you get to come back to Grace Vanderwaal's new stuff. So this one actually was from September 4th. It's a cover of Mac Miller's Come Back to Earth. And she posted it on Instagram evidently, and it fell through the cracks with a lot of people. Well, Grant Tribe reached down into the cracks and got it and worked on the sound a little bit. So that's great. So it's Grant Tribe's YouTube channel. So thank you very much, Grant. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. This evidently is in her dirty bathroom at her dorm at art school. And, you know, she already did the one swimming, I think it was, in the dirty bathroom. And, of course, acoustics in bathrooms just can make a voice much better, even mine. So she's already got the just surreal voice. So I just can't even imagine. Evidently, this is a bit of a melancholy song. And it's very rainy here in Georgia today, so this may be kind of tough on me. So anyway, here we go with Grace doing Come Back to Earth by Mac Miller. And the video looks like it may be a tiny bit blurry, but here we go.
My regrets look just like texts I shouldn't send.
I just got to stop it already and just say, gosh, I take a week off and her voice, just nobody has her emotional delivery. Wow.
I've got neighbors and more like strangers. We could be friends. I just need a way out. I'll do anything for a way out.
Love how she does that trill.
Yeah, in my own way. This feels like the
That scat she puts in there. I haven't heard the original, so I don't know. In my own way. Just that sassiness. I'm going to go back on that. I just love how she does that.
way.
Oops. Yeah.
In my own way. This feels like living.
You know what? I know I stop it a lot, but I just have things I have to say. I like she always reminds me of those great so-called lounge singers of the 30s, 40s, and 50s, you know, Nina Simone and others. But the one thing I really like about Grace in the modern aspect is that she adds a punctuation to it. Just it's almost a sort of a self-conscious, but not, you know, punctuation to her songs. It's just a real sort of sassiness that I really enjoy in Grace's personality and her delivery. So was I.
Alternate reality. I was drowning, but now I'm swimming.
Wow.
The stressful waters to relieve. Oh, and the things I do to spend a little time in hell. And what I won't tell you, I probably never even told myself.
I'm loving this little sort of brush drum that's going on, giving it a little beat, and her facial expressions. I mean, her her facial expressions are captivating. Goodness gracious.
Don't you know that sunshine don't feel right when you're inside of it?
Nice.
I wish it was nice out, but it looks like rain. Gray skies, I'm drifting, not living forever. They told me it only gets better. My regrets look just like tears I shouldn't send. And I've got neighbors that look like strangers. We could be friends. I just need a way out. I'll do anything for a way out.
Goodness gracious. I love how she goes high, in that sort of high melodic voice that she gets into, and almost sort of a humming. It just takes you places, and the reverberation off of the tile walls in there, adding to the reverberation, and just her feelings on songs. You know, something that popped into my head while I was listening to that is, it does often, is Simon Cowell saying that she's the next Taylor Swift. You would never see, ever, Taylor Swift or any of the modern singers do this. Grace, whether she knows it or not, is historical in the way she approaches music. She approaches it completely as an individual, and finding the sound that expresses her individuality. And it's just stunning how confident she is, and how new, revolutionary she is. And the way she changes up the so-called lounge singing that, you know, I can't remember what they called those women who did that kind of sound, but the way she adds just a tiny bit of scat to it, and the shortness, the punctuation she puts into it. It's just, that was just like a lingering sort of melancholy with sort of an undertone of Grace's optimism, which is always there. And then her facial expressions occasionally expressing that optimism. And I love that. It's just, watching her is so riveting. You know, I mean, outside of her just beauty, she's obviously a beautiful person. But it's her facial beauty, facial expressions, and the way she can change the range on her voice to express herself. Gosh, I know that didn't sound too eloquent, but man, that's just amazing. So she's going to need to have a whole album of dirty bathroom covers. Wow. She's real. I love the mix that she did on this with her own background voice, the brush on the drum. Her guitar work was really nice and understated on this. Just a real joy to watch and listen to her in this evolution of her cycle in music. Wow. Anyway, thanks Grant for putting this up, and thanks Grace for doing it. So I'll catch y'all soon. Let me know what you think. I'll catch y'all soon on the backside. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.